Hello again. You don't know this is again because I was trying to use the HD camera on the back of the iPhone here, and I did the whole video already. And when I actually reviewed it before about to post it, it was completely whited out. Like the windows, like it was all white. It was horrible. Anyway, sorry about that. You won't be able to see that video because it was tragedy in the making. So now I've come up with a cool new thing. I've just used the CD holder to hold my iPhone so I can use two hands. So let's talk about what I talked about before, which will be the first time for you guys. First thing is, I want to say my heart goes out to those people in the southern states of the United States for all the tornadoes. I have a friend, Todd, give you a shout out there from Team Win. They're prop and costume builders. I hear that they're all okay, so great. Good to hear. He had a lot of pictures on his Facebook of the destroyed town down there, and I think he's in Alabama there. So hope prayers go out to those people that are out there. That I can't even imagine what a movie style disaster movie is like, because that's essentially what they went through. I mean, I was just sitting in my house last night. We had a kind of a windstorm going on, and I was just sitting there thinking, you know, most of these people may not even have known that there was a tornado coming. They may have heard some wind, and they just may have been sitting in their house, and I was just watching TV. Not TV like with news. I was just watching Netflix. And, I mean, if you imagine, some of them may not even been watching the news or even heard any sirens, and that tornado just ripped right through their house. So that's very frightening to think about. So just something kind of, you know, mull over. It could be worse, so be grateful for what you got. I guess that's the message out of that. So, other news, international news, whoop-de-doo, a big old wedding somewhere, some prince, princess, blah, 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 blah. We won't get into that because I'm sick and tired of hearing about it. So, my news, local news for me, I guess. Easter Sunday was last Sunday. It was great. We had dinner with the parents. Thank you, Mom. It was great food. Really enjoy my mom's cooking. So I want her to know that, because any opportunity to eat at my mom's house, she cooks the best barbecues, steaks, everything delicious. Thanks, Mom. Monday worked all day, 10 hours. It was brutal. But Monday's my Friday. I have Tuesday and Wednesday off. So, but I usually spend those days watching my child. And he's the cutest thing in the world. So we just kind of hung out, did nothing. Played a little Halo with the buddies while he was taking his naps. And yeah, really didn't do anything those days. Except for Wednesday night was my 5-year anniversary with the lovely wife. So thanks, babe. Love ya. Not sure. What do you get your wife on a 5-year anniversary? Is 10 years a diamond? I don't know. Leave a comment below if you can give me like a list of what you get your wife on the certain anniversaries, the big 5 and 10 anniversaries, I guess. So, you know, so I don't look like a jerk at our 10-year. Anyway, we went out to eat at our favorite restaurant, one of our favorite restaurants. I shouldn't say favorite because that sounds like we're favoriting a certain restaurant. I'm not going to say where, but you can probably figure it out. One of the, I said again, you guys got to stop me from saying So, but one thing I wanted to let people know is kind of how my tip process works. Because, you know, we went out to eat. Every place kind of has their, like, unlimited appetizer of some kind. Like Olive Garden has their breadsticks, you know, and their salad, which is great. You know, Chili's does chips and salsa. And, yeah, you figured out Chili's is where we went, so. We decided to go to Chili's, and how my tip processes works is if the waitress or waiter instantly gets us our drinks and refills those drinks before they're out. Number one reason is because we always get the chips and salsa. We love that. It's a little, you know, warm on the warm side, and so if you don't have the water or the drink that you need to help that hotness go away, it can be a problem. So instantly I'll give it a 5% tip if you get us our drinks, because that's just a given. I'll move it up to 10% just for refilling the drinks whenever we need them, and before we anticipate that we'll re-need them. And then, you know, when you eat the whole bowl of chips and you've gotten the salsa and you're almost gone on salsa and you get down to the chips, they're all crumpled at the bottom and they're just like tiny pieces, not even the really good ones. If they come with a whole fresh thing of chips and salsa for both me and the wife, like 2 separate containers, instantly they get bumped up to 15%. And if they keep doing that and bring us napkins and the things we need, or do any special weird order that my wife usually does because she always wants to substitute something, then they instantly get 25%. Okay, and so I think that tipping is good, especially in a recession. Even though I don't make a lot of money myself, it's always good to help others out, because essentially, you know, 25% will give them, you know, like 10, 15 bucks, which is, you know, we stay there for about an hour. That's, you know, it's a good wage for an hour, right? So I concur. Anyway, so we went out to eat. We wanted to go see a movie. We wanted to go see Rio. It was about 8:45, and we didn't want to stay up too late because, you know, the child needs to be picked up from the in-laws. So we went to the movie theater. Got there, they had one person taking tickets and doing concessions for everything, and it was just like this teenager. And there's like 15 people ahead, and the movie had already started at 8:35, and so I was in line and going, this is ridiculous. So I was able to find one of those automated ticket things, and so I start checking out, and I realize it's a 3D movie. And if any of you know anything, which you don't yet, because this is only my second daily vlog, my wife can't do 3D movies. She's extremely motion sickness, which unfortunately makes it so she can't play video games with me either. So I usually end up playing my games by myself. But anyway, so it was a 3D movie. The tickets were $10.75, which, you know, to me, that's kind of a lot for a 3D movie, especially not one that we like really want to see. Like a movie that I really want to see is something like a big blockbuster movie, like this summer Transformers 3 or Harry Potter the second part or something like that. That's a movie that me and my wife would rather see. So I was thinking, okay, wife, how about this? We'll just go walk around some stores, look at some stuff. Since it's already 10 minutes in the movie, it's a 3D movie, we didn't want to deal with it. So, and we figured, you know, we're going to spend $21 and some change. Might as well go buy a Blu-ray that has a DVD copy and a digital copy, which we can put on our, you know, iPhones or whatever. So that's what we did. Went to Home Depot. She went and looked at her paint swatches because she wants to paint the nursery, which I just call bedroom. You know, and so she got a bunch of blues and stuff. And I went and did the guy thing, looked at the tools, looked at all the things that I wish I could buy but couldn't. Then we went home, and that was our night. 5 years, you know, can't do much when you have a kid. It's a little bit harder. I'm sure most of you that have kids understand. Thursday came around. Only had to work a few hours in the morning, and then I had to take the child to the doctor's office, which is actually my wife's work, and we gave him his 4-month checkup and his 3 shots that he had to have, which weren't that bad, actually. I was worried that he was going to be crying for the rest of the day, but we just stuck a bottle in his mouth, and my wife is so good at giving shots. In fact, I hate needles with a passion. I can't stand them, but if she's going to do it, I can get through it because she's that good at giving shots. So, thanks, wife. I love you, babe. Yeah, and then today's Friday. So, Friday, and this is almost an 8-minute video, so I gotta turn this off here. So, Friday. Hope you guys have a great Friday. Hope work isn't too long and you have a long weekend. I will talk to you later. So, yeah, see you later. I hope I didn't talk your ear off. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. So, see you later. You know, you can go now. I gotta get back to work. Yeah, it's about that time. See ya. I got nothing else to say. You can go now. See ya.